around the RC Sailor's hat. Make sure we've got it angled down appropriately, because I want to make sure I'm getting what I need to be getting. Alright, make sure it's straight-ish. It looks about level-ish with the bill, I guess. I do have Wi-Fi capability on there, but I'm not turning it on right now. I've only got about an hour left this time of year before sun goes down. I want to try to get some planes in the air, so here we go. Here's my setup, as you can see. Nice big field. Got the 3 birds good to go. Alright, so now with this particular plane, I do not have a 6S LiPo battery. And I know you're saying, but Dave, you gotta have a 6S to fly that bird. Well, yes and no, my friends. So let me show you. Let me go ahead and get this turned on to the, I think I have it set up for the P51 still, because that's the last thing I, alright, let's go to the, so you can see quite a few birds in there. Yeah, that's true. That is a full basement I got back down there at the house. Jeez Louise, why don't you tell me about it? Okay, here we go. Turn that off for now. Okay, yes, I do not have a 6S battery. However, I do have this 3S Venom, and I have this 3S Venom, and I have this pretty fancy strap to make them a 6S battery. And I know what you're saying to yourself, but you're saying, but Dave, a strap doesn't make these batteries a 6S. Well, sure it does. It's 3 and 3, duh. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying that I need some other piece of contraption. Well, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're not. In this particular case, you are right, my friends. I do need another piece of equipment, and that is this piece right here. Buzzing, that's right, a series connector. And I've already taken off that ridiculous EC5 that was in there and got this bad boy set up with a XT60. And here we go. Now, with this setup and the strap, I don't even need Velcro in there. It's a nice friction fit. And I'm guessing, based on the way the center of gravity is, when I was testing this earlier, all the way to the front is perfect. You can see I've done a little mod in here, nothing crazy, but I just have a little foam flap in here, which kind of tucks back all the wires and stuff, keeps them out of the way. Kind of keeps the battery compartment a little nicer. And I even got the antenna here taped up to the side out of the way. Alright, so with that set up, the batteries fit great. I don't have to do any trimming or shaving on the inside. Let's check that center of gravity right there. And yep, we're looking good. Gears down. Alright, let's turn on the DX8 and see what we got going on here. If this goes well, you know what, since it is getting a little darker out here, let me go ahead and do myself a favor. Break out my little toolkit, break out my little tape, and break out some easy lights. That's right. Alright, let's do that real quick. Alright, so a little easy light action here on the right. Right is green. So let's do a little of this action. Actually, you know what? We'll do this. I didn't really bring better tape, but this will be just fine for what I need. Alright, so we'll put this down here low so it's visible. And then we'll come back with another extra piece to make sure you don't go flying off. And we'll put one more little one on the bottom to really make sure it doesn't go nowhere. Hold on with me now. Okay, there we go. One easy light on. Hopefully that'll stay in place. All right, let's get easy light number 2 going. Now we may run out of daylight here, folks, but like I said, I got about 45 minutes. The book for this particular plane says 5 minutes, but of course I have basically a 6S 2200 in there. So I'm going to run it about 4 minutes to be on the safe side. I'm not going to do any lipo alarm or anything like that. I think I'm just going to trust it. And I'm kind of putting this tape on there in such a jagged way, but as long as they work, right? Ba-bam. And they do indeed seem to be working. Let's just hope they hold on. Oh, goodness. All right, we'll drop one on the bottom here. Make that part easy to see too. All right, and let's see what we got. We'll put him in the white area here so I don't jag up too much tape or paint, and go ahead and cut myself. Oh geez, I tell you, these cheap old tape dispensers. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and make sure this bad boy stays on there. There we go. And there we go. Let's give him a nice slough. There we go. All right. Let's give these a little wing and a prayer, literally. Hope they stay on there. They should, but we'll see. All right. No real wind. I guess I got a little wind maybe coming from this direction, so we should be pretty safe there. Let's go ahead and set this run cam out. And let's see, how far do you think that thing will be before it takes off? Let's say here. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I really need to put it in a place where it will not be buried. So let's do that. All right. Hopefully that's level. Okay. And that's about sort of where the wind is. All right, friends. Give myself a good luck swig of Powerade. And we'll head right over toward that cone. All right. Control surface check. Right, left. Okay, my rates.
High rate, low rate. Safety switch off. Safety switch
Oh, actually, those are my rates.
Safety switch on. Increase.
I think I got those labeled wrong. Okay. Throttle cut is on.
Motors on.
Okay, throttle cut's on. Do timer. And there we go. Here we go. And there goes one of my easy lights already. Or two of my easy lights, I should say. Okay, gear. No. Okay, gears up.
Safety switch on.
Here are two of my lights. Ugh. Okay. I'm hoping the bottom one's still on. We shall see about that. Bring my throttle down some. Where's my camera? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, I got one light on still. For as long as that's gonna last.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
All right. Let's do a little low and slow, if we can. All right. Do a little flaps here. Just little flaps. Flaps off. Oh, looks like my buddy's gone. I was kind of hoping he was gonna drone me up some. Guess that is a no, since he is gone now. All right. Let's bring them on in a bit. Do a nice little close flyby. Whoa, hello. All right. And what if we take the safe off?
Safety switch on.
I don't want to do too many tricks because, again, this is my Maiden and I don't have a camera on that plane, so what's the point? You guys can't see that. It's right there coming down at us, but I know you can't see it. That is a nice plane, boys and girls. Me likey. Me likey. Do a little full speed pass. Oh yeah. And I did put my little bit of 5% elevator in, so as you can see, that's why it's kicking up there. All right, 30 seconds. Let's bring them on back and do a little landaroo. Do a little landaroo. Get another new bird in the air. See how that goes. All righty. I'm gonna bring them on down a bit. Coming in a little hot, so let me kick a little takeoff flaps there. All right.
Gear down. Landing flaps. Time expired. Takeoff flaps. Flaps up. Gear up.
All right, my time has expired and I'm 15 seconds over. I do not want to be over for long. So let's gear down. Bring them all around. All right, here we go.
Takeoff flaps.
Oi, 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 oi. All right, well, not the greatest maiden landing ever. But it's down, fellas and ladies. And at least I got one light still on there, and the other two are in my pocket, probably still blinking because I just put them in my pocket. So anyway, there's that. And let's see. Yeah, we're still blinking, of course. So let's turn these off. Oh, dang it. I think I pushed that button in too far. Or I have tape on it. I'm sorry, this is the boring part of the video. There we go. Okay. Throttle kill on.
Motor off.
Test it. Yep, okay. All right, good deal. All right, we will check the batteries on this one later. Now this Cherokee, this is my Maiden on this particular plane, but this is my second Cherokee technically, which is where I got the spare canopy from. And I'm gonna inform you of a little issue I heard about from the guys at Horizon Hobby. Okay, so let me go ahead and unplug the thing that can kill you first. And then turn off the thing that controls the thing that can kill you. Okay, so anyway, with the Cherokee here, my maiden flight with my first bird, the plane seemed to do fine, everything was fine, took off, rolled over at the 10-foot high mark and smashed right into the asphalt. Now, I thought it was my problem. I thought maybe it was a servo that went out. When I checked the servos afterwards, I had 4 servos that went out. I had the rudder, I had the elevator, and I had both of the ailerons were both burnt. I've never seen that before, so I called Horizon Hobby and was just asking the question, like, hey, have you guys ever heard of that? And then I told them that I had bought a different one because I still want to fly this plane. He said, hey, with the new one, can you tell me which way that the receiver is aimed? And I said, yeah, it's, servo connectors in the rear and antenna in the front. He goes, what about the one you crashed? I looked at that one, and sure enough, folks, antenna in the rear, servo in the front. That apparently is a problem with this particular plane, which is why it crashed. So they're actually going to send me a new plane. So there you go. If you happen to have this Cherokee and haven't flown it yet, make sure the antenna is pointing forward. I asked him if that is applicable on any other plane. He said this is the only one that they know about with this particular problem. Take that for what it's worth. Okay, so anyway, with this one, we're probably just going to do a little 2200 3-cell here. A little smart battery action. And I guess I'm going to turn this off. See it blinking and hanging on by a thread. So we're going to just, again, this is my Maiden on this. And this time I'm taking out from grass. And we're going to see how it goes. But that's going to be the way that is. And then we're going to try the P51. Now with the P51, I bound it in safe mode. What I could not get to work was actually assigning a safe select switch. And I went through the book. I made sure all my settings were hundreds and all the things that they said, but still nonetheless could not get it to bind. So hopefully it's just in straight up safe select and I won't have to worry about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and plug this bad boy up. Now I have not done any cleanup to the interior of this one yet. After that fiasco with the first one, I kind of want to make sure this one's going to work before I start putting too much time and effort into it. And I'm assuming based on the location of that tray that this is center of gravity supposedly. Find out here in a second now, won't we? Now I'm not going to worry about putting the camera in this one just yet. As you can see, I have a little camera bay here. Little friction fit door. Maybe 2 friction fit, or at least for this tape, it's a little humid out here. Anyway, okay, well, nonetheless, you can see the mount in there and all that. And I got the chairs out and the canopy and all that stuff out. Got a nice soft padding in there that I painted black so that it would help muffle some of that sound as well. So hopefully that'll work out, but I'm not going to do that here right now. I'm really just going to do a little Maiden action. So, all right, square to square, round to round. And this is why this one, as you can see, is a little bit more snarfy, but to be honest with you, when that plane crashed, it ripped one of the wings off just from the actual plastic servo connector housing that they put in there for the tri-connector. And then it snarfed the nose. Didn't even break the prop, didn't break nothing else, just ripped off one wing, snarfed the nose pretty good. Like I said, it only got 10 feet in the dang air. So, all right, so let's go ahead and turn this on and see if we can Maiden the Cherokee. I will also put the run cam out here and see if we can get some takeoff footage. I will put it a little closer though. Got a feeling this Cherokee, them big old wings might take off pretty quick. And I will aim it upwards some. Let's hope that works. It's not blinking. Come on now. Oh, you finicky run cam. Okay, we're wasting time here. All right, I do have all that going. I got the camera on my head going. So hopefully it'll be good shape here. And run cam, I don't know, maybe I've wigged him out with the last flight. You don't want any part of this new one. So, run cam. Hate when I gotta hard shut you down with the battery like that. Ah man, I'm gonna have to pull. Even worse, now I gotta pull out some pliers to do it. Ain't that crazy? Can't even use the old chompers. Goodness gracious. That thing is stuck up in there. Come on. There we go. Alright, where are we at now? Okay. Alright, so right, left, up, down, up. Okay, throttle kill's on. Okay. And let's see here. Let me turn the throttle kill back off. I'm pretty sure I do have safe set up on this properly. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and leave that on for takeoff. Alright. Go ahead and start the tow. I don't have a timer on this one, ain't that something? Let me go ahead and grab one real quick. Whoops. 5 minutes, I think that's about right. Do that button. And yeah, that's fine. Okay. And dang it, is that not working? All right, just we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, throttle cut. All right, here we go. And there it is. And let me try. Safe. Off, safe, on, okay? All right, well that's what I was wanting from the Cherokee initially. Actual flight. Not take off, get 10 feet in altitude, flip over, and then smash into the parking lot across the way. That is not what I wanted. Does look like I need a little trim here, but for the sake of time, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Does seem to be giving me some weird oscillation there or something. And I've got safe on. Let me see if my rates be different. Man, my plane sounds good up there. Yeah, he sounds a little wonky or something weird. Got myself a little oscillation and it looks like he's wagging around a bit. All right, so in the effort of not crashing this thing, we're going to go ahead and just land this bad boy. Call that a maiden in the books. All right. We can go ahead and kick on a little flaps action here. And manage the throttle, of course. Oh, more flaps. Look at how nice and slow that's coming in now. And then you land by managing the throttle. Nothing behind me. And that's how you do that, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you do that. You land with your flaps and by managing the throttle. No, not ailerons. Preferably not your elevator either. And since even though I'm a tricycle, I'm putting my elevators full down. Sounds like the grass is pretty short, but it's still taking a little bit of a mowing. All right, we won't rest that anymore. I got enough on there. Throttle cut and test it. Okay, good. Flaps up. Everything's back. Flip back. Okay, so there you go. Maiden of the Cherokee, boom, in the books. All right, folks, that's Maiden number 2 for this video. Now for the P-51, the one I'm really worried about. This is technically not my first warbird, but it will be the first warbird this year that I've flown. And the last one I flew was my T-28 Trojan, which was just the AS3X, not the AS3X and safe. And, well, needless to say, it's in the process of being refinished right now. So, okay, let's go ahead and just unplug the thing that can kill you first, and then turn the thing off that can kill you next, or the thing that controls the thing that kills you. All right, P-51. We are also going to fly a 3-cell in there. Shoot, you know what? I think I'm just going to do the Zippy 4 actually, because I think I'm going to need a little extra punch now. Of course, normally when I get planes, I watch videos from some of my fellow YouTubers that I like to watch, like Skip Built or Brian Phillips, or of course RC Sailors, folks like that. And well, Brian was saying this thing can take off from the grass, but of course with tail draggers and warbirds like that, these things do have the chance of just flipping up over on you. So we're going to hope that's not going to happen here. All right. So again, this will probably be one that will be converted with a camera at some point behind the pilot. And as you can see, that's the same pilot